Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome back to the Idle Talk Minis. Once again, solo dolo this week, but I went shopping recently. I upgraded myself to the next generation of iPhones, the iPhone 16 Pro Max here in the amazing titanium white. So, I'm here to talk to you about Black Friday deals. I'm not going to talk to you about phone deals. I've got a list about 20 different things that I want to go over, all varying from accessories or headphones or gaming things. So it's going to give you a wide variety. Just so you're aware, I'm going to try to put this out ASAP. I'm recording it on Saturday. Might try to drop by Monday, the latest. It shouldn't be that crazy to edit, but nevertheless, here are my list of Black Friday deals. First, if you're a gym bro, you're going to want to get some headphones. And if you're a fan of the Beats line, get yourself the Power Beats at Best Buy. Links will be down in the show notes, in the descriptions, where you're going to find all these things for $129.99. You're going to get $70 off for those. And keeping it in the Beats line, if you're a Beats guy or girl, and you got a small head, the Beats Solo on Amazon, $99.99. So $100, 50% off for those headphones. Next, if you're an Apple guy or girl and you want to keep things in the family, the AirPod Pros 2 at Best Buy, $100.69.99. So you're going to get $80 off those paired headphones with the noise cancellation. So they got the rubber tips, so that's going to help with noise cancellation and noise isolation. So if you're a fan of those, I personally have learned that I that's not the headphone for me, and I need to get the AirPod Pro. No, the AirPods 4s with noise cancellation is the one without the tips. Better for my ears in the long term for longer usage. Moving on, Ray-Ban Metas. If you kind of want a headphone / cool sunglasses on Amazon, $263.20. You're saving 20% off. That's honestly a very good price for the piece of technology you're gonna get. Trust me, I have mine. I paid full price. I paid almost $400 for mine. So if we're talking about final price points, you're probably saving like a little bit over $100 something on that, like $120 including the taxes. So if you've been eyeing something similar to that kind of technology, this would be the perfect time to go out and do so. Now let's jump into the gaming aspect. PS5 Slim with NBA 2K at Best Buy, $347.99, $125 off. You can get the PS5 Slim without a game for about $345.99, but $299 for the latest 2K. I think that's worth the $2 upgrade, and you're gonna need a second controller for that at Best Buy. $54.99. You're saving $20 there. If you're not a PlayStation guy, you're an Xbox Series S guy like myself, and listen, I vouch for the Series S. I love the Series S. Every high demand gamer hates the Series S because games have to optimize for it. And I say, well, deal with it. Too bad. I only played 3 games. Dead by Daylight, Call of Duty, which comes free on Game Pass, and sometimes Rainbow Six Siege or Fortnite, and alternate through that. So that super cheap next-gen console, $249.99, $50 off at Best Buy. And you're going to need another controller for that, again, at Best Buy, $39.99. $20 off. You can definitely see the difference of the consoles and the accessory pricing. But if you're going to need a little bit more power, you want a disc drive, for example, Xbox Series S at Best Buy, $399.99. You're saving $50. But for the three Nintendo Switch gamers out there, a 1.5 terabyte micro SD card on Amazon, $88.99. 19% off. It's going to be perfect for your Switch and all the games you want to put on there. Once again, back to my gym bro people, gym bros and sisses. Theragun on Amazon, $119, 20% off. Trust me, I have a bootleg version. I love it. Don't need to upgrade. But if you're looking for one, $119 is a very good price for that piece of technology. I had one living in Baltimore, and I kind of miss it every single day, actually. I miss being able to just really get into these deep knots in my muscles. So Theragun, if you're in the market for one of those, perfect time to get it on Amazon. Once again, links will be in the show notes and in the description for every single thing I'm talking about. Now, let's talk about this new iPhone, right? I'm going to need a portable charger, or I'm going to need a new power brick, or I'm going to need some cables or whatever. Anker has you covered with the only power bank I think you need to buy. The Anker 737 power bank on Amazon, $79.99. about 50% off, 47% off. And trust me, that is the only power bank that you need. I'm not a fan of the MagSafe power banks, to be honest with you. And Anker loves hyping those up and loves selling those. I think they're a bad purchase no matter what company you buy it from. Apple's the most intuitive one because it connects to your phone and it shows you the battery life of the power bank on your phone. So I guess that's an like upgrade for $79.99. Not bad. And if you got a ton of devices at home, you got a big family, right? Everybody needs to charge their phone. The Anker charging station on Amazon for $35.99, 40% off. Honestly, looking at the specs, it's an amazing deal. Take advantage of that, especially if you got more than 4 people charging devices simultaneously. Set it up somewhere, everybody plug and play, and it kind of gets the family to, spend more time together if everybody's charging their device in the same place. So not a bad benefit. If you're just looking for something small and compact to take, the Anker Power Block on Amazon, $29.99, so about $5 cheaper for just a little tiny power brick. Gets you to 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A port, 46% off. Perfect to take it to work or to travel or just keep in your bag, keep as a backup power bank. You never know when you're going to need one. So perfect for that. If you're somebody that likes to take videos on their phone, this is one tripod that I think you would enjoy. The Joby Teleport Pro at Best Buy, $69.95, $30 off. I think it's a tremendous value. You could get the GorillaPod, which is a little bit cheaper than this, but I think the Teleport Pro is just a way better value, especially the difference of money that you're going to be saving. Sure, you're spending a little bit more now. In the long run, I think you'll have a lot more benefits. Next, I'm talking about this phone case I have right here. This is a Speck phone case, and I'm a big fan of Speck. I have one of the black cases with the little ridges on it for my iPhone 14 Pro. I've been using that for a long time. It's literally always my beginner case, right? I always get the Speck case, and then I upgrade to the Dbrand grip case, which I have on my 14 Pro. I don't have on my iPhone 16 Pro Max yet. That's another story for another time. So for $24.99, you can get this amazing case, the clear version or the ones with the little ridges, about 50% off. I think, especially for Black Friday, and if you're getting a new phone on top of that, great beginner case. You can always throw back on whenever you just want to get the clear case. I have a Pokemon card that my friend Christian pulled on his birthday. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I mean, I thought it was the nicest card there. Isn't worth that much, but I liked it, so I wanted to keep it. So if we notice, the Speck case has like a little ridge on here, and it's their mag lock system. So let's keep the ecosystem of accessories to Speck, and they have a car mounts for $19.99 at Best Buy. Save $20 off that. On top of that, the Speck wallet also at Best Buy, $14.99. Save $15. The Speck phone stand gets your position like this. You can lean your phone, do perfect for FaceTimes. That's gonna be $21.99, and at Best Buy. On top of these deals, if you buy 2 or more of these, so a case and something else, you're going to get a bigger discount on top of that in store. So go out, check that. Look out for your phone in the accessory aisle at Best Buy. You're going to save a lot of money. Also, another phone case. If you don't want to go with the Speck lineup and invest in this ecosystem, Best Buy has a generic case, Insignia, with a kickstand. So built-in kickstand. You don't need to add another thing as an accessory. It's going to run you $20.98. You're saving about $9 with that online and in store. Another accessory to keep in mind for your phone, if you like pop sockets, I don't have one on currently, it's going to be $14.99. But if you want to upgrade just a little bit for $5 more, you could get the O Snap Puck also at Best Buy, $19.99. You're going to save $20. And trust me, you're going to want to save the $20 because I have an O Snap Puck right here on my iPhone 14 Pro. And I honestly love this thing because you can also put other MagSafe accessories on top of this. This little outer ring right here acts as a MagSafe ring. So you're going to use your ring for this, and then you can also put things on top of that. And honestly, it makes your MagSafe connection stronger. Finally, one of my last 2 things, Dbrand iPhone and AirPod phone cases and screen protectors. I have a screen protector on my iPhone 14 Pro, smooth as butter. I like the feeling of the screen protector better than the actual screen and the grip case. You can never go wrong. I don't have a skin for this because I realized when I was filling out a warranty request that I was going to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I was like, let me just get the warranty stuff for that. They were kind enough to give me that. Site-wide, they have multiple discounts on multiple different skins, cases, especially AirPods cases, which I have on here. This is the Verge collaboration skin. So lots of nice things coming out of Dbrand. I vouch for them heavily. I've been a fan since I could buy skins for phones, since the iPhone 11. So big fan of Dbrand, big fan of what they're doing over there. Lastly, we gotta end the thing strong. C4 Cellacore, we're having 30% off site-wide. My favorite thing that they've sent me so far is the flavored creatine. I'd never thought I was going to be a big flavored creatine guy, but the watermelon flavor that I have just tastes so, it just makes sense to me. It's natural. It's like, this makes sense. I don't know why I didn't buy flavored creatine before. I'm not sure if I would like the other flavors, but the watermelon flavor I really, really like. It's like light and crisp. It's like not crisp like a Sprite or like a soda, but it's just like light and refreshing. So I think it does exactly what to do, especially if you're drinking it during your workout. So which is what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. Also, pre-workout Hawaiian Punch flavor. A lot of these collaborations are gonna be on sale for Black Friday through December 2nd. So go out, check that out. And if you didn't know, I think starting after Thanksgiving, you will get some kind of gift card if you buy a new iPhone at Apple. So if you're gonna upgrade, I would say do what I did. I pretty much bought accessories beforehand. Go buy these accessories beforehand. Stock up your accessories, and then when you're eligible to get that gift card at Apple, go ahead, buy it at Apple or through your phone carrier. Whichever, if you're comfortable with your phone carrier doing that, go ahead, do those things. But Black Friday little mini video. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Wanted to get this in front of as many people as possible. So hopefully, happy shopping, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. Fabrin, we miss you. Hopefully, we can link up soon. But lots of stories coming up, especially because me and Fabian are going to go do something in December. We're going to go to a WWE event. Just because Fabian isn't really a big WWE guy, but it's the first time they're doing Saturday night main event in a long time. It used to be like a WWF type of era thing, and I think it'd just be... I'm treating my inner child here. I'm going to really just take my inner child there, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and hopefully the night is crazy just because I'm there with my friends. So we'll see you guys. We'll talk about that when we do that. That's in December, so I hope we get to meet up with Fabian a little bit before December. Also, one of my friends that I'm going to take there, I feel like I purchased 4 tickets, right? Didn't charge none of my friends for it because I feel like 2 of them, their birthdays are in November, so that covers that. And I feel like I want Fabian to come to that. I know he's not a big fan, so I'm going to cover that ticket for him. So I feel like, I'm hitting a lot of birds with these milestones, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. I'm super excited. We got 4 tickets, so it's in Nassau Coliseum, so it's gonna be an event, and I hope it's fun for the guys because I'm gonna have fun at least. That's something I wanted to go to. I just bought 3 extra tickets just cause. But one of my friends' birthday is tomorrow, so after that, I'll post it. But they're having a wrestling themed birthday party. Good friend of the show, Into the Cookie Jar, Jalen, she is throwing her man a surprise wrestling birthday party. So I have to go pick him. I'm a part of this plan. Don't know when I signed up. Don't know how I got involved, but I'm a part of it. I got to go pick him up and pretend we're going to do something. So that's going to happen tomorrow. So technically yesterday by the time this video posts. So hopefully that came out really good and you saw it on Instagram stories. But we will see you in the next one. Peace.